Peace. I am a guy from a place, Charm City, Bitburg, Keys the Vandal. Marquise is the name my mama gave me. Here doing this style again. Just because I just want to knock some content out. I'm trying to figure out which side to look at, because I know I got my finger in front of the camera, but this is funny and this is slightly fun. So I'm thinking about forgiveness this morning. Forgiveness in terms of like moving on, letting go, releasing the past. First thing I've had to do is admit that I was hurt. And that'd be like a weird process, like admitting that somebody hurt me. It don't really mean nothing to me. It was like one of the things that I would play about, but it really did. It meant a lot. There's a lot of people that hurt me. A lot of people that hurt my feelings. But I mean, like, I'm a person that's sensitive, and I had to acknowledge that I'm sensitive. That's part of the capacity I was talking about, right? My sensitivity to seeing wrong in the world make me be the one who come in and flip a desk because somebody doing some foul things behind the scenes. And I might not speak up about it right away, but there would be a day where like I'm just the type to get pent up because I bottle things and I carry a lot of things. Like a pattern for me as a child was like my mom's just going through things, family members are going through things, people in my family are sick and we had to take care of them. So watching somebody like go through the process of dying, quite literally, comes with a lot of emotions. And then you carrying that into school. I'm saying I was carrying that into school. I was carrying that into spaces unknowingly. And I'm stepping into these spaces with that behind the scenes. So it don't take much for somebody to make me want to fight after that. And then they ask, like, why you got anger issues? Well, there's a lot going on at home that I can't really understand fully. But this was before therapy. This was before knowing I could do breath work. And I actually did that as a kid. Like, there was this little class we would go to and we would just breathe and sit and play chess and card games and just do something to distract us for the moment. But it was also distracting us with having like conversations to just ask more questions about why we felt what we felt. So I'm saying that to say, when I've been hurt, all right, by the things that people have done, I had to recognize it wasn't personal. I had to look closely at where their thought was coming from. A lot of times their thought came from me being less than, or that I was not as strong as I appeared to be because I'm very kind. So there was this assumption that he's so kind that he's oblivious and he's just stupid and he just want to be broke and he's a poor righteous teacher and all of this BS, right? Ultimately, I just don't value certain things so much that I'll sacrifice my integrity. I don't value money so much that I'll work with people that I really don't care about. Like, I'll do work adjacent to people, but I won't work under you. Like, nah. I'd rather go homeless before I work under some of the regimes that I've seen in corporate and the regimes I've seen in city government and the things I've seen in the school system. I'm good. I'm good, respectfully. It's just not me, right? And I had to go through a lot. It took a lot of lumps because of that decision. But in the process, I became a yoga instructor. I am now doing stretch therapy. I have more access to do my creative pursuits. I released a book this year. I did over 50 interviews in the last 12 months. And I've been blessed to just be in the spaces that I chose to be in. So I say that to say, identifying who you are. Again, like I spoke about capacity yesterday, I had to identify that I am very sensitive. So in the process of being sensitive, I get hurt by a lot of simple stuff, like stuff that people don't be thinking about, like somebody getting talked about crazy, people gossiping too much about another friend. It just don't sit well with me. And I think about it and I watch a lot of crash outs. And I've crashed out in other ways, I guess. But not to the extent that people would like to think I have. So I'm just grateful. And I want to just say, all things are forgiven. I forgive myself for allowing people to get close to me and I'm doing some dastardly deeds. I forgive others for not knowing who I was and not knowing who I serve. I forgive any energy that's left behind, because I acknowledge what it was. I acknowledge where it was coming from. I recognize that holding any ill will, any negativity toward others is hindering the missions that I've set out to accomplish moving forward. So, yeah, I'm a young kid from East Baltimore at times, and then I'm like, yo, I'm a person. Like, that's where God from a place actually comes from. A God from a place as a concept starts at I'm just God's child. I'm just a guy. And the place that I'm from doesn't matter. The things that I do don't matter. I'm a guy. I'm saying guy. I'm a being. And everything after that is definable by me. And others will define me in the process, but I have to choose to accept it. I can appreciate it. I can acknowledge it and say that just ain't me. You know, say, oh, that brother's brilliant. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Right? Because I am. I'm grateful that that's how I'm perceived. That guy's an idiot. Why would he start another podcast? Another black man with a podcast? Hey, here I am. But it's like, ultimately, like I said, I believe in God. I am capable because there is a power greater than my own. There are people who prayed for me for years. There are people who no longer exist in this plane physically, you know, but they're here, right? They no longer exist, quote unquote. And they prayed for me. So I love life. Like, I don't take a day off of loving it. I don't want to do that, right? Because I've been blessed in ways that I don't always have to share. That's the other part. Like, I don't have to tell you anything beyond what I've told you. So the part that I think a lot of times is missing in this social space, this social media thing, is people are leading with things that nobody asked for. Oh, because I make $1 million, because I read books. And if you didn't go to college, you need to go back to college because there's no fulfilling life without college. And if you're broke, it's because you're broke. And it's like, no, there's a lot of other parts to this than people are acknowledging. I've met individuals who got all of the things that I was told we're supposed to have, and they be miserable as hell. Like, it just be lost. And it's all right? Like, having more things doesn't make you more found. It doesn't make your life more fulfilling. And then, like, on the opposite end, like, being really broke is like, you could have a really bad experience being broke, or you could have a really good experience being broke. I know some broke people that be having motion, and like, that really don't be, that's a concept everybody don't want to sit with. But like, there's some dudes online complaining they're stuck in a bedroom right now that's like, these women, the man, and then it's like somebody that's like having traction is what I've been saying lately. But like, I just need that to be understood. So your experience is what you say your experience is, and what you accept your experience as. Don't go into groups of people and tell them your business and then allow them to let you think your experience is any worse than anybody else's. Nobody's better. Nobody really that much worse. We all like one good 6-month cycle from being like the guy or the girl, the gal or the they, you know, whatever it may be. We all like 6 months away. You know, like, I laugh at this a lot because I've been looking at my workout journey more recently. I weighed 200 pounds and some change, and like I was getting man boobs, what you call it, whatever. They were starting to get a little plump, and I was feeling it. I had to be honest. So I got in the gym. I started working out. In this process, like, my body changed. Like, in a year, like, I got back to some back to being the one they DM first. You know, the one that's seekable. You know, I became that again. And I was watchable. I was worthy of liking. Like, people would see the post and don't like it. They were liking the post, right? You know, the ladies were liking the post. And that was in a year. That was 2 6-month cycles of me just dedicating myself to changing myself. And you all deserve that. We all deserve that. Just give yourself something different in this experience. Like, if you're consistently waking up and not liking what your life is, just plan out a different set of habits. Like, see what you want and see what it takes to live into that. If I want to have a more balanced diet, I got to look at what a more balanced diet is and slowly remove the things that aren't balancing it and just level it out. Like, add in a couple new things, try out some new cuisines, you know. Asian cuisine has a lot of healthier alternatives at times, not fully healthy because there's really nothing fully healthy. I saw something recently that said don't drink smoothies. It's getting weird out here. But I'm just telling you, life is beautiful, yo. Even when it's ugly. Even when it's ugly. This is a dark time for a lot of us. It has been a dark time for me in the past. Like, right now, it's a holiday season, and I don't have all of the people that I expected to have at the beginning. Like, the people I started the year with aren't here. And that's, like, quite literally, funeral would happen this year, right? But the bigger picture is we got breath in our lungs. We got the memories that we made. We got opportunities to build each other. We got gifts we can give. We got time we can share with each other. And it's nothing like that. Nothing better than that, to be honest. You know? Nothing. You know, I get a Lamborghini. You know, I get Lamborghini keys. Bip. And like, I'm still gonna go to mama house. I don't even know if I want to drive a Lamborghini to my mother's house and have that sitting out in the front of her house in Baltimore. Like, if that was the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that even about? You know, a Lamborghini Bipper. Like, he got a Grammy. He got a Grammy. Oh, he got a trophy. Look at this guy. He's the guy. Like, nobody cares, bro. Just go do you, bro. Do you just a little bit. I'm feeling away this day. But overall, I'm grateful. I want to give gratitude to community. Thanks to God. Thanks to my mom and my daddy. You know, my pops. I want y'all to take that out of context. Thanks to my mother and my father. And no disrespect. Some of y'all be seeing his name. I see his name a little bit. I'm silly. I'm just saying. But overall, I'm wishing everybody a blessed day. Opportunities to know yourself better in direction that is positive and fruitful, and whatever you choose to pursue. I say this, as I always say, one day made better, as many days made greater. I'm uplifting you to be in a world that cares. If I keep it to myself, I think that's unfair. The joys we are given are best when shared. Visionaries never die. Legends survive. Through the seeds we sow daily, we get better with time. I am a guy from a place, Charm City, Bipper, Keys to Vandal, Marquis, the name my mama gave me. We are built in private, blessed in public, whether they like it or love it. The process is trusted. Pity. Baby Charmington, signing out. I'm having fun this morning. I had a good breakfast. I had a good morning. Y'all have a great day.